So yes, the story goes that the castle is cursed in perpetual winter, and even though around it is spring and it's all jolly and kind, well, not kind, because Belle lives in a village that completely and utterly dislikes her for her taste in books, which is not right, and obviously the beast calls her out on it. I'm trying to find another colour to work with here. So let's work with 939, shall we? No, 3371. My mistake. So yeah. Oops. I got this big tray with a big iPad, and I got it in a sort of like a bundle deal from Art Dot. It's crazy big. Sort of, if you can see, it's almost the size of my hand big. And there are some dotted about all over the canvas, which we don't want. So anyway, yes, if you could look out for Knitting Books Outlander, I'll find the links anyway. I'll find it on Amazon and put the links down below in case you're into knitting and you want to have a go at my sister's pattern. She's also designed one for, and it's on the front cover of this issue of Knit Now, and it's a red cardigan. It's supposed to represent the Christmas baubles and things. She does celebrate Christmas, even though the rest of us don't, because of religious reasons. She does celebrate Christmas. So this is an experiment to see how it goes, this video, as I'm quite nervous and I'm sure you can hear it in my voice, I'm a jangle of nerves at the moment. And my camera keeps going in and out and switching itself off. I don't know why it does that when I'm still using it. So this is going to be rather disjointed, I think. Anyway. So what next? Yes. The occupational therapist is hopefully going to get me going back to the gym, because I did go to the gym. And then I started getting really frequent and very disturbing dizzy spells, which didn't find the root cause of. I don't know what is going on there. And so I stopped going because I didn't want to hurt myself. I didn't want to put others in danger. So I stopped going. But now I've got to get back into the habit of going, because when I was there, I did enjoy it. It was fun. I especially like the rowing machine, and I like swimming. So, you know, there were things I did enjoy doing there, and it gave me half an hour just to sort of out of my life, where I was out of the house and didn't have my mind on anything other than what I was doing. I probably should slow down a bit, I know that, but as I say, I'm nervous. Anyway, so now I'm working on Belle's hair, which I legit love. I love her hair. In both movies, I think she's got the most beautiful hair. Hair that I wish I had. But as my grandma used to say, gods and almonds. And gods and almonds meant, it goes with the full saying, is that God gives almonds to those without teeth, meaning God gives these things to people who don't appreciate them or can't appreciate them for whatever reason. So I don't like my hair. I hate it. It's thin. It's lank, it gets greasy very easy. I can wash it and then it can be greasy, I can wash it in the morning and it can be greasy again in the afternoon. So I just don't see the point anymore in washing my hair frequently, because it just is a pain in the neck to keep clean, no matter how many times I wash it. So yes, I hate my hair. But then again, somebody else might have preferred to have had thinner, shorter hair so that they didn't have as much to look after. I would have loved long hair. I bought a wig to see what I would look like with long hair, because I've never had long hair. And just checking that it's recording. It is. Sorry about that if you saw something you didn't want to see. I don't know how to edit bits out. So this is the rough and ready video. I don't have the software to edit things out yet. I'm hoping to get things going so that I can have the channel properly. It's just the money, I suppose, side of things. Although saying that, I'm quite happy to spend like over 100 quid on diamond art, but anything, if 20 quid on a tripod, and it's like, oh, I'll have to think about that. I don't know if any of you are the same. Anyway, so I haven't really read any books lately. I'm trying to get back into reading The Belgariad, which is by David Eddings. I haven't got very far with that, but maybe I'll read some tonight before I go to sleep. And yes, it's been a weird few months. It really has, not being able to go out. I miss going to the cinema the most because I love my films, and we've been having movie nights to make up for it, but it's not the same as going out, finding a seat, having the adverts roll, waiting impatiently for the movie to begin, and when it does begin, you're transported to a different world. And you're there at the cinema and every mobile phone is switched off and you're just there to enjoy it. Whereas at home, you watch a movie and you've still got your phone on, or you've still got your laptop with you, and you suddenly get a message. So it's not quite the same. I mean, I try not to have things on if it's a family occasion. What else? Oh yes, sad news. One of my cats died during 2020, during the COVID. Her name was Lucy. She was named after Lucy Pevensey. And in the Chronicles of Narnia, we named her brother Edmund, because we had her and her brother. And she was a really unusual, beautiful cat. We've got her diamond art still in the process of being made, I should imagine, because we haven't had any word yet that it's being delivered. So they obviously have to chart it, make it, and get the drills. And it's a small company. But yeah, Lucy was a beautiful cat. She had fur that glistened in the sunshine. It's not the same without her. It's not the same eating dinner or not having her begging, because she was a beggar. She really did plead for food, and she used to sit there and she used to give you that look, and you knew you were going to give in. But yeah, it feels a bit empty without her. We're not getting another cat apparently, but that's because we're concentrating on trying to find a place to live. And we're on the list, the housing association list, my brother and I, because my younger brother is here as well. He's moved back in. Circumstances I am not getting into. It's his story to tell, not mine. And so we're all looking for a place so that my mum and dad can move out and find a smaller place that they can cope with, because they're in their 70s. They shouldn't have to keep dealing with us all the time. And so we've decided that it's time for us to go. And because of COVID, it's extremely difficult to find that place to go. But we're getting prepared. We're getting stuff ready and sorting things out. I know that I might have to get rid of a load of things, but that will come when it comes to it. I will do it. I took part in the Black Friday. Obviously, I could not resist the Chuck Pinsons, but I got one. I didn't get them both. I didn't get them all. I just got the one. I got Inspiration of Spring Meadows. All those purples just spoke to me, and I just had to have it. I have to have Faye as well, but that would have to wait another time. I can't afford her. I love her. I love Hannah Lynn. She is a wonderful artist. So, what have you all been up to? Just tell me in the comments below. I've tried to do the Give Thanks November, but obviously when my cat died, I didn't feel like thankful for anything. In fact, I felt miserable, and I'm still upset over it. The fact that we can't get another cat is a factor, because, well, she was special. And it's weird because I've always had 3 cats. Well, not always had 3 cats, but the census of my time, most of my time has been spent with 3 cats in the house. So it's weird only having 2 to contend with. And there's that. And as I said, this is an experimental video, so I'm not sure what I'm saying completely. I'm not using a light pad for this because I find with DAC you don't really need to. The symbols are clear. The clarity of the symbols speak for themselves. I have bought some new books a few months ago. That's the first time I bought some new books, so I would like to get them read. It would be nice if there was a little book club in one of the groups. If I set up a group, I might have that we can all buy the same book and read it. And oops, all the black went everywhere. Sorry about this. Anyway, what else is happening? We're having a Zoom family reunion because, well, some of us haven't seen each other for donkey's years in my family. And not just because of COVID either, because of other things which just haven't been able to get together like we used to when we were children. So that's happening. What else is happening? My first session is on December the 7th. That's got me a little bit nervous, I must admit. Still, it's important and imperative really that I learn to get along, because I have to learn how to move, how to be on my own, or be with just one other person. It's a life skill I've yet to obtain. It's not an easy life skill, but it's one needed nevertheless. Be working with 939, which is a deep blue. I thought 939 was brown, but I must be thinking of another colour. So, what else did I get? Oh yes, I got Inspiration Spring Meadows by Chuck Pinson, because of all the purples spoke to me. And I'm getting Alice Lost, which I will unbox when they arrive. They haven't even been shipped yet, but I can understand the problems that they're having at the moment and how busy they are, so I'm being patient. And yesterday, Cyber Monday, I ordered The Beast, because Beauty and the Beast, as I have already said, is my favourite love story of all time. It's always been my favourite story, long before any film was made, long before Walt Disney got his hands on it. And my other favourite story is Rumpelstiltskin. So the fact that Once Upon a Time has collaborated the two together, it's perfect. So just do a few of these and then I've got to go to bed because it is getting rather late, and tomorrow is going to be another day and I need to be awake for it. So I'm just doing this one symbol. Edit the video as much as I can. Set it, get it up. It's not a long one because I can't think of what else to say. What books did I buy? Oh yeah, I bought... Oh, I can't remember. So what sort of books do you like reading? And films you like watching? I'm a Disney girl at heart. I like most things Disney. A few things I'm not quite so keen on. I even like some of the childhood cartoons that Disney came out with, like Gummy Bears. I loved the Gummy Bears. I'm showing my age now, probably. But yeah, this is my first winter with DAC drill with me. I know it's not long, but it does the job and shows that I'm doing it. This was supposed to be my second day's worth, but I did my 1 day's worth already, and I thought, well, I might as well continue on. As you can see, I'm using the wax paper sheets. I really, really hope they come back with those. Come back with these, I mean. Anyway, I've got to go, so just remember to love people, to remember that we're all human beings, and I know this last one's going to be extremely hard because, hey, we're crafters, but try and be satisfied with what we have and appreciate what we've got. So this is Silver Green Ink and AB Diamonds Lioness, aka known as Lizzie, signing out. Bye!